Spinoraptor, are you trying to challenge that sleeping Spinoceratops? Come on, leave him alone. He's about... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, leave that Spinoceratops alone. No, you're going after this Stegoceratops. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2. We are back on the last creature standing. This time we have the hybrids. We have Ankylodocus, Indominus Rex, Indoraptor, Scorpius Rex, Spinoceratops, Spinoraptor, and Stegoceratops. Now, we've done one before where it's just each hybrid one individually, but for this one, to make it more interesting, we're going to use max batches. So we'll have 2 Ankylodocus, 1 Indom, 1 Indoraptor, 1 Scorpius Rex, 3 Spinoceratops, 3 Spinoraptors, and 4 Stegoceratops. Alright, so we should be all set to go. We've got max batches ready to go. I'll wait for all of them to begin hatching. Alright, let's get started. We'll start with the Ankylodocus and then work our way over. So the last hybrid standing wins. If any of the herbivores win, they'll go over here. If the carnivores win, they'll go over here and challenge the 2 carnivores to a fight. We got the 3 Spinoraptors coming in. We got the Ankylodocus coming in. Also, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we can get this channel to 1,500 subscribers. That would be super great. But yeah, anyway, let's get started. So I will let you guys know when the first fight happens. Looks like it's between Indominus Rex and Scorpius Rex. This should be interesting. Now, it's a matter of who gets the first hit in, and it looks like Indominus gets the first hit in, bringing Scorpius Rex down to 55%. Oh, followed by Indoraptor versus Spinoceratops. Ooh, it's Spinoceratops. No, Indoraptor got the first hit in. Never mind. Looks like Scorpius Rex is on low health. We got a Spinoraptor fighting one of the Stegoceratops. Looks like the Stegoceratops may have gotten the first hit in. I think they got 2 hits in. They each call each other off. They call off that fight. Spinoceratops is at 41%, Indoraptor at 67%, Indominus Rex is at 81% and dealing with poison, and the Scorpius Rex is at 14%. It is not looking good for the Scorpius Rex. What are your traits? We got... Oh, Scorpius Rex. Okay, yeah, Scorpius Rex trying to hunt down Ankylodocus. That kind of makes a little more sense. Resilient, humble, social, and aggressive for the Scorpius Rex. The Ankylodocus could die if they're not careful. What are your traits? Quenched, fit, humble, aggressive, and strong. And it looks like Indominus Rex is going after the same exact Ankylodocus. Okay. Will it be over for that Stego or Ankylodocus? And it's over for that Ankylodocus. We have our first elimination. Let's go. What's the Indoraptor's trait? Resilient, humble, social, and aggressive. Wait, do you have strong on your side? You do have strong and fit on your side. So the Indominus Rex might be in with a chance. Alright, so I guess we have our first elimination, and it's one of the Ankylodocus. I don't think they'll last long at all. Alright, I'll let you guys know when the next fight happens. Oh, we got the Indominus Rex hunting down the other Ankylodocus. And it's still alive. Okay. And we got 2 Spinoceratops duking it out. I put in a fish feeder so the Ankylodocus, or not the Ankylodocus, the Spinoceratops and Spinoraptor can at least have their food anyway. Looks like the Indominus Rex is about to challenge the Indoraptor to a fight. We'll have to see who wins here. Ooh. Indominus Rex gets the first hit in, bringing Indoraptor down to 73% health. Ooh. A hit from the Indoraptor. I'm going to take a screenshot for the thumbnail real quick. The Indominus is down to 59% and the Indoraptor at 73%. Ooh. 49% for the Indoraptor. And 44% for the Indominus. Meanwhile, we've got a Stegoceratops duking it out with a Spinoraptor. And the Scorpius Rex with a Spinoceratops. 31% for the Scorpius Rex. They do a little dance, bringing Scorpius Rex down to 15%. They're going to call it off. Spinoceratops is at 55%. They won. Meanwhile, the Stegoceratops just lost its fight at 42%, and the Spinoraptor is at 68%. That Ankylodocus is slowly healing. The Spinoceratops has been poisoned. Meanwhile, Scorpius Rex is hunting down the only remaining Ankylodocus, it looks like. Will this lead to a fatality? Poison loss. Alright, so it looks like only thing the Scorpius Rex does to the Ankylodocus is the poison. It's really the Indominus Rex they gotta watch out for, because the Indominus has strength to make up for its lack of poison. Looks like the Indominus Rex is about to challenge somebody to a fight. Looks like it might be a Spinoceratops. Either that or a Stegoceratops, one of the two. What the hell? Oh, it just says you're going. I was gonna say, are you eating the Ankylodocus? Meanwhile, we've got the Scorpius Rex attacking a Stegoceratops, and it's been eliminated. Scorpius Rex has been eliminated. With no wins and 3 losses. Ooh! Indominus Rex has been taken out by Stegoceratops. Let's go. Indominus Rex has been eliminated. Meanwhile, it looks like Indoraptor might be trying to challenge a Spinoceratops to a fight, though it's a fake out. So there could be a chance that this Ankylodocus might survive. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens here. The Indominus Rex, its record was 2 wins and 1 loss. And Scorpius Rex was no wins and 3 losses. So this Scorpius Rex kind of sucked. Alright, so now the herbivores, the only threat that really stands in their way is the Indoraptor. No, I'm not going to have the Stegoceratops fight with the Spinoceratops to the death. That would be stupid. So what I'm going to do instead is just transport everything. Oh, we've also got the Spinoraptors. I almost forgot about them. It looks like we've got a Spinoceratops about to challenge a Stegoceratops to a fight. We'll have to see who wins here. Alright, this Spinoceratops gets the first hit, bringing down the Stegoceratops to 72 hits. Meanwhile, we've got an Indoraptor going up against a Stegoceratops. 86% against 86%. Oh, it looks like this Stegoceratops might have gotten the first hit in. Followed by a hit by the Indoraptor, 54% against 75%. Alright, those guys called off their fight, 45 against 65. Ooh, 22% for the Indoraptor. They're probably going to call it off here, I would imagine. Oh, one more hit from the Indoraptor, bringing Stegoceratops down to 65%. The Indoraptor is retreating with only 23% health. So now I don't think anything can hurt this Ankylodocus. Well, it only has a minute and a half of poison left. So let's see if it can survive another minute and a half. Because that's usually, what, 5 minutes? Looks like the Indoraptor's challenging something to a fight, and it's a Spinoraptor. We'll have to see. 63% against 100%. It's not looking good for the Indoraptor. Ooh, 32% for the Indoraptor. Ooh, 1% with the Indoraptor. Followed by a hit from the Indoraptor, 85%. They're calling it off. You took 2 hits like a champ, Mr. Indoraptor. That Indoraptor is almost dead. I don't think the Indoraptor will be a problem for the Ankylodocus. Alright, looks like he's going to eat that Indominus Rex. Alright, I'll let you guys know when something else happens. And it looks like Indoraptor is having a fight with Spinoceratops, and it might be over for Indoraptor. And just like that, it's over. Indoraptor has been eliminated by Spinoceratops. I like stuff like this. It makes things more interesting. Now, we still have the Spinoraptors that could be a threat to the herbivores. So what we might do, to give them a reason to fight, get rid of the fish feeder. Wait, will this penalize the Spinoceratops? I don't think it will because they're omnivores. Looks like this Spinoraptor might be trying to challenge someone to a fight. Another Spinoraptor. Alright. Oh, never mind, a Spinoceratops. Okay, we'll have to see what happens. Ooh, first hit from Spinoraptor, bringing Spinoceratops to 67%, followed by a hit by Spinoceratops, bringing Spinoraptor to 79%. There are so many Spinos when it comes to hybrids. 46% for the Spinoceratops. I think Spinoceratops will get another hit in. Yep. 58% for that Spinoraptor. They'll call it off. The Spinoraptor won that fight. I think the Ankylodocus has automatically won this. It can automatically go into the sanctuary. Look at it pruning itself. That's awesome. Trying to clean itself. Alright, I'll let you guys know when the next fight happens. That is a beautiful Spinoraptor. What's your color? Amazon rainforest, blank pattern? Okay. Looks like we got a fight between a Stegoceratops and a Spinoceratops. Spinoceratops gets the first hit in. 68% against 100%. And we got another fight between Stegoceratops and Spinoraptor. Stegoceratops gets the first hit in, bringing Spinoraptor down to 54%, followed by a hit by Spinoraptor, bringing Stegoceratops down to 90%. Ooh, another hit from Stegoceratops. And a hit from Spinoraptor. 80% against 15, they'll call it off there. Meanwhile, another Stegoceratops is going after another Spinoraptor. Stegoceratops gets the first hit in, bringing Spinoceratops or Spinoraptor down to 68%. Followed by a hit by Spinoraptor, bringing Stegoceratops to 85%. Another hit from Stegoceratops, bringing Spinoraptor down to 37%. And Spinoraptor gets another hit in, bringing Stegoceratops down to 69%. Nice. And they call it off there. The Stegoceratops have won. So 2 of the Spinoraptors have gotten into a fight. This one hasn't yet. So we may have a bunch of winners on our hands. All the Stegoceratops are still alive. All the Spinoceratops are still alive. One of the 2 Ankylodocus are still alive. Meanwhile, we've got a Spinoceratops v Stegoceratops fight. Stegoceratops gets the first hit in. So if you want to know who the winner of a fight's going to be, it depends on who gets the first hit. The one with the first hit is always the winner. 74%, followed by 81%. Spinoceratops bringing Stegoceratops down to that. So the Spinoceratops is on low health, 47%. They'll probably fight each other, but I'm not gonna let them. I'm not gonna have them fight to the death. It'll only they'll only get their freedom once the Spinoraptors have been taken care of. All right, so I'll let you guys know when something else happens. All right, we got a fight between one of the Spinoraptors at 81%. It's the rainforest blank pattern against a Stegoceratops. The first hit. And one-shotted Spinoraptor. One of the Spinoraptors have been eliminated, which means only 2 of them remain. One of them is about to challenge another to a fight. This is nice. You know, having some of the lesser-known hybrids go up against each other. Alright, you're challenging another Stegoceratops to a fight. You're fully healed at 100%. We'll have to see what happens here. What are your traits? Oh, Stegoceratops gets the first hit in. Humble, social, and aggressive. And the second, bringing you down to 2%. Though Spinoraptor does get a hit in, leaving this guy at 85%. They call it off there. What are your traits? Quenched, fit, humble, and strong. That'll explain it. You're long-lived and tolerant. fit and social, and fit, resilient, and social. Alright, cool. What about the Spinoceratops? What are you guys? Fit, humble, and docile, long-lived, tolerant, strong, and defensive, and no traits at all. Alright, that's interesting. Spinoraptor, are you trying to challenge that sleeping Spinoceratops? Come on, leave him alone. He's about... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, leave that Spinoceratops alone. No, you're going after this Stegoceratops. Ooh, first hit, 51%. Ooh, Spinoraptor does land the second hit. 90% for the Stegoceratops. Ooh, that Spinoraptor has been brought down to 13%. So Spinoraptor gets another cheeky hit in, bringing Stegoceratops down to 81%. They call it off, leaving that guy at 14%. Meanwhile, we've got a fight between a Spinoceratops and a Stegoceratops. Ooh. You got the first hit in, bringing you down to 65%. You're the one with no traits at all. 65%, 100%. 87% from the Spinoceratops. Meanwhile, we've got a Spinoraptor. Looks like you're about to challenge that Stegoceratops to a fight. You're at 48%, so you might be done for, sir. Yeah, that Stegoceratops is charging right in. Yep, you're done for. 50%. And just like that, only one Spinoraptor remains. Oh, who are you going after? They actually put up a good fight, really. I like stuff like this, you know? And you're at 62%. So you might survive another fight. The other guy wasn't so lucky. The last living Spinoraptor getting into a fight with a Stegoceratops, it looks like. And just like that, it's over. The herbivores have won. Alright, so how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we've got 9 fights. Sorry you had to wait this long, Ankylodicus, but your freedom will be granted. And just like that, the sanctuary is looking a lot more full now. We've got a few more species living in here now, and now it's not just bear. And we have the one carnivore here, Anaconda. Maybe next time we'll do like max batches with the tiny carnivores. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.